We need our lanterns today, don't we, Lynn?
We do. It's gonna be dark and abandoned.
Abandoned places. Ooh.
Ooh. Hi.
Abandoned places.
Hi, Ann. Hi,
Oh,
everyone. Thank you for
hello,
joining.
hello, and welcome to the Ann Lynn Show. We hope you're having a good day today.
Mhm.
And today we are going to show some of the channels that we like to watch that are about abandoned places.
Yes.
And so today, my first pick is Exploring with Josh.
Oh,
And here he is exploring with Josh. I really like to watch him. He's a lot of fun. Um, and he just says, "I'm just a dude with a camera." Well, just a dude has over 4 million subscribers.
oh,
So
wow.
I would say just a dude is doing awful good.
Yes.
Yes, he is. And he goes to some really unique places in this country, but also in he goes worldwide.
Goodness.
And he just goes everywhere. I mean, he let's see, let's take a peek real quick at his playlist. Oh, the hauntings of the UK. He's just got his little blog there. He's got Beyond the Dark, Curse of the Mummy, ooh, and Japan Madness. I know I watched him when he was in Japan, and I mean, it was just amazing how many abandoned buildings, houses,
Yeah.
estates, um, just all over the world, and so he's made his this is his passion in life.
Wow.
And yeah, and he's just really a fun a kid. He's not a kid, not to me. He's a kid, it, young man, and he just goes everywhere.
Wow.
And
Well,
so please go over and like, subscribe, comment, tell him that the Ann Lynn Show sent ya.
right. That's right. All
That
right.
would be that'd tickle us.
And speaking of tickle, I have a tickle in my throat, so I have a cough drop going. So,
Okay. Oh yeah, you
all
had
right.
to have a little tickle, don't you?
Right.
Well, who is your next pick, Lynn?
My first pick
Your
is
first
abandoned.
pick.
It's abandoned and forgotten places.
Okay.
Yes, abandoned and forgotten. And actually, if you look at their About tab,
Okey-doke.
I'll read a little bit about this. They
Sure.
actually explore abandoned mines, but they have a unique twist. And they will, sometimes you're going to be the first person getting a camera view into these mining, the mines.
The tunnels.
Yeah, the tunnels, and you're gonna see unique, um, artifacts, antiques, and they like to talk about maybe why the miner in the 1800s or early 1900s chose this site. Uh, so, it's an interesting channel if and, who wouldn't wanna go down in a mine, but I would go this way.
Well,
I'll go with them. I'll go with
one
them with the camera.
we bought, a coffee table one time, and they said you have to go over to the warehouse to pick it up.
Yes.
Okay. So we went over to the warehouse, and you know where it was?
Where was it?
It was down in it was a tunnel, but when you went in the tunnel, then next thing you know, you're in this great big open area. I mean, way underneath the earth, and it's a big um industrial like park with
Complex. It's
huh?
yeah, it's a complex, underground complex.
Underground. I mean, and so they just said go to, you kind of had to watch where you are because I could see the tunnel. There's just like a tunnel as far as you could see. And
Wow.
then down in there, it was like because they have to circulate the air down there.
You have to
And
bring the
so we're
air.
kind of looking around. We finally, you turn here, turn there, and we found it. And they had a loading dock and everything. We just went backed up and they brought us our, well, the coffee table that we bought. I mean, it was amazing.
So
So you never
you've
know what.
been in a tunnel. You've been in a
Huh?
tunnel.
Yeah, and I mean, there was the big storage area down there. People, companies,
Mhm.
had storage down there, and they
Wow.
did too. So wow.
And, if
Uh,
you hadn't purchased that table, do you know you wouldn't know today that there were tunnels.
no, mm-mm. And then after that, then I was like looking around, and there were more.
Oh,
I
wow.
found we saw more on the highway. It was
Wow.
just like it was really incredible. It's when we lived in Missouri, and that was really there's a lot of caves in Missouri.
Yes,
So,
there are. There
who
are.
do you have next?
Well, do you want me to go next? I just did mine. I
Oh,
will go with I'll
yeah,
go.
yeah. Go ahead and go again.
Abandon Urbex, Canada, and it's Urbex, Canada. And if you want to find Canada, there we are, Abandon Canada. And their About tab, they explore abandoned and forgotten places in Canada, providing you the best quality videos on urban exploring. And this person's been exploring since they were a child. And so now they explore and they share it with us, the viewers.
Did you see
And
what it says here too? They've been featured in Reader's Digest magazine,
oh yes, on television,
on Canadian TV.
they inspired
Wow.
they inspired a movie
Wow.
and also a novel. Woohoo!
Wow.
Well, I can just imagine the stories, that you're going to hear. They could probably, some people's imaginations could say, "Hey, this can be a film or this would be a great novel." So
Well,
it has.
sure.
Yeah.
Creepy abandoned hoarder house with everything left inside.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And they've been a member of the YouTube community since 2019. And they've had over 13 million views.
Well, they sure have been a lot of different places.
There's a lot of great Canadian channels that I enjoy watching. RVers and shop owners in Canada. And now this is abandoned and forgotten places in Canada.
Yeah, let me show that one more time. There we go. Well,
Yes.
that's a great looking
Channel,
YouTube channel.
right?
Right. So make sure that you go over there,
Mhm.
like it, subscribe, tell them we sent you.
Yep.
And so I will show you my next.
All right.
I'll go next now.
You can go twice in a row if you want.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I might do that then. Mine is exploring with Rick and Becca.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And
Oh,
these guys are a lot of fun too.
mhm.
Check out their About tab. My wife, Becca, and I search abandoned places. We like to dig around and see what's hidden. Please understand we do not approve any comments with, cussing. Oh, I agree.
Mhm.
Okay. But yeah, you got to protect your channel there.
Right.
But look here, abandoned mansion in 1842,
Oh, good.
exquisite architecture. And
Isn't it?
then, I mean, so they give you some history too.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's what
And
I
all these
enjoy.
channels do. They all have looked into the past of wherever they're exploring.
Yes.
And that's I appreciate that too, because they take the time to do that, instead of just, here it
Yes.
is, blah, blah, what do you think? Some do that too, and that's okay. But I like it when you watch a channel and they tell you, this is what I found out, blah, blah, blah. And so then you kind of look your abandoned Pennsylvania home.
Right.
I mean, these I can't I would imagine that people abandon under extreme duress, I guess,
All
maybe
kinds of
sometimes,
circumstances, I'm sure. Yes.
or they just their family, everybody just is gone.
Yeah.
They move away or they pass away. But yeah, so please go over and check out. Go up here exploring with Rick and Becca. A nice couple, very nice couple.
I will check them out.
Yes, do that, Lynn.
I'll say that Anne sent me from the Anne Lynn show.
Oh, that would be, yeah. Okay, do that. Do that. Lynn, go right ahead. And who is your next?
All right, my third and final channel today is Abandoned Explorer. Neil. This is Neil.
Oh,
That's
let me
right.
check. You want me to do the about tab?
Yes, that would be great because
Okay.
I'll read it. It says, "Hello, guys. My name is Neil, also known as the Abandoned Explorer. This channel is all about documenting the decay of abandoned buildings, forgotten places, theme parks, mansions, and theaters. Join me on my adventures as I capture my passion for urban exploring, also known as, and it's Urbex, Urbex. And oh, it says we have also some of the best contents inside Chernobyl.
Wow, Chernobyl. So they go, looks like all over the world too.
The location is the United Kingdom. They've been on since 2015, and Neil has had over 30 million views on this channel.
My goodness.
I'll tell you, I enjoy watching the United States urban, explorers. I definitely, and especially when they come into my state, I enjoy watching. But at the time, sometimes it's so like, oh, it's so creepy, but I can't hardly watch. And then I think, well, they must have made it out because they put the videos up.
Yeah, they put the video out. So of course.
It's like, no, I can't watch anymore. I just can't. I should be there.
Well, please go over again and check out Abandoned Explorer. Neil, say, hey, Neil, the Ann Lynn show sent me.
Right.
Oh, that would be that'd be great. And so my last channel that I want to bring up is called
Yes.
Ace's Adventure.
Oh, wow. Aces.
Mm-hmm. Ace's Adventure.
There we
We'll
go.
over here to the About tab. Welcome to Ace's Adventure. On my channel, you will see the remains of retail, dead malls, and information about the struggling retail section of our economy.
Yes.
It is utterly important, the work that I'm doing, and to document these places as they fall by the wayside to create a video library for future generations. I like that. That's
do
his
too.
like mission statement. He's like checking out, recording,
Mhm.
and the dead
The
malls,
malls,
the
I know,
shopping malls
I
that
know,
close.
I know.
That I got to tell you, that's
Hurts.
something that really it upsets me.
Yeah, it hurts. It
Because
hurts. It really does.
because it hurts the economy of that town so bad. Now
Yeah.
I understand that businesses have to do what they have to do,
Mhm.
you know,
Yes.
but I just really hate to see like Kmart going out. All these stores that we grew up, they're not there. A lot of them
Yes.
anymore. And it's just really sad. Now I have seen where they have people that have bought a mall and they turn them into like tiny homes, apartments.
Oh, okay.
And I saw one where they had like apartments, say on the second level of the shopping mall, and
Yes.
downstairs they had retail spaces like the coffee shop and different, people
Yeah.
that actually put a little business back in it, things that the apartment dwellers would need, and they were really nice. They were small because you got to think in a shopping mall. If you go into one of the stores, sometimes they're not real big
Yes.
stores.
Yes.
There's kind of long and narrow,
Yes.
and so yeah. So
Wow.
I mean that makes me feel better when somebody is actually uh, repurposed a
Right.
shopping mall that closed, and I would hope that a lot of this would be a great thing for anybody that is what do you call them, the developers,
An
if
entrepreneur
an
maybe that
entrepreneurs or developer that could get a hold of a shopping mall and
yeah.
repurpose it into housing. Housing is needed. We
Yes.
need housing
We need
for
reasonably priced housing.
yes, reasonably Christ. We
Christ.
need senior housing. We
Oh,
need
yeah.
housing for, young people
Homeless.
yeah, I mean, young people that are trying to get out and leave mom and dad's house,
Mhm.
but yeah, and try to afford an apartment and try to live, independent and get their life going. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Um, we need reasonable housing for people like this.
Yes.
So, and we have so many homeless, that maybe this could help. So anyhow, that's my little soapbox today about abandoned shopping malls. I could go on
Right.
because, like I said, it bothers me. It's like, oh man, I hate to see any abandoned building. Actually, we have some like in our downtown area here. You know how small
Yes,
towns,
you do. Yes.
all small towns have buildings that have been abandoned, and isn't it sad,
I
Lynn?
will say this, we had a flood not too many years ago, actual flood in our town, and the buildings have stood empty, since the flood.
Yes.
And now, and when you come back and visit, you're gonna see several buildings that have been totally torn down and totally gone. And, um, they have to let the buildings
Sad.
go. Oh my.
It's sad.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's a little bright. Let me turn it down. Ooh, that's kind of creepy there. But we got our lanterns. Abandoned places.
sure you check them out. What are
Yes,
they again?
they
That
are exploring with Josh,
yes.
exploring with Rick and Becca, Ace's Adventures, abandoned and forgotten places. I gotta get that on there. Abandoned Urbex, Canada. And finally, Abandoned Explorer.
Okay.
So we hope that you will check out these channels. We hope that you will tell them that the Ann Lynn Show sent you.
Yes.
Give us a thumbs up, a like, leave us a comment, okay?
Yes.
And I think today we give granny kisses
We
on our
do.
show. Yes, we do. Check
We're a
out our
couple of
other videos. Huh?
we're a couple of grannies, and
More
you are a
grannies.
great granny too.
Yes, I have just become recently a great grandma, so I love it. So we give granny kisses. So goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for being here today.
Yes.
We're ready, Lynn.
I'm ready. I'm
Okay,
ready.
okay. Mwah. Mwah.